Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my Ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So, this is going to be our breakfast part for the Russian Army ration, the White Star. So let's get started. We're going to be doing our rice with chicken. We're going to be the one of the pâtés. I can't remember which. This is some. Doesn't really want to translate nicely, but it's not the gentle one. This is the other pâté. We are going to have. This is just sugar, quite a lot. You can see there is still the marks of the thing that's split open. This they actually suggested, this apple fruit thing, they actually suggested to eat with dinner, but I'm not going to because we lost our little jam thing, so I'm going to do this for breakfast, and besides dinner has got enough stuff already. This I think is the raspberry thing. We're going to have this is for our drink. We're going to there is some powdered milk we are not really going to use. I'm not going to try the vitamin tablet. This is just a wet wipe. Unlike the other Russian one we did, we only have one wet wipe. This is chewing gum. We might try the chewing gum as well. We're going to do the coffee, the chocolate, and they suggest one of the biscuit packets. Here is a serviette and we have a knife and a spoon. So let's get started. We've got the coffee. There is a tea knot sort of halfway down the bag. It looks like not very thin or small grains coffee. It looks fine. I'm not sure exactly how to mix this, but we'll mix it. This is the raspberry. I'll see how strong it is. I'll mix it with sort of 200 ml and then just go up and up and up a bit and see how strong this is so that I can mix it. And we will go and heat this up. This is the rice and chicken with vegetable porridge. So let's open everything. We've got the chocolate, the officer's chocolate. We're going to do the green biscuits, the pâté, and the apple stuff. Okay, we've got our raspberry and we've got everything else. We'll do the taste of food just now. This little round thing is one of the gums. So let's begin with our biscuits, or our crackers. Doesn't smell like anything and tastes quite normal. Let's start with our pâté. Looks nice and smooth. A very smooth pâté. Not a very strong taste. This tastes almost like the inside, although it's much finer than those Vienna sausages you get in the tins. So it's not a very salty taste. It's got a slight meaty taste. I actually like this. Now let's try this apple stuff. Very much like an apple sauce. Not extraordinarily sweet. Let's try this with biscuit. You can see you can scoop this up quite nice with the biscuits. Now we are supposed to have that apple jelly jam thing, apple butter thing, but it popped or it broke open. But that's a nice sweet taste, so it would go well with breakfast instead of this. But this is quite nice for breakfast as well. Now let's taste the raspberry. Nice raspberry taste. I added a little bit more than 250 ml of water because I don't like my cool drink very strong. But this is a nice raspberry. Nice and berry-like. I liked it. So we will go and fetch our main meal now. And taste that before we do the chocolate and the chewing gum. And the coffee. Or we can just as well taste the coffee now. Doesn't taste like South African coffee. Slightly bitter taste. It doesn't have a huge coffee taste. It does a slight bitter taste there. And here we've got our rice porridge. With, I think it's chicken and vegetables. Quite hot, I must say. So here we go. It's not extraordinarily hot. I put it in the water for 10 minutes, but seems that it is not very hot. I think this is the rice porridge, if I hope I haven't mixed it up. It does taste like it. But I think I must go and heat this up again. Or just maybe in the microwave for a bit, but of course it doesn't seem that it's heated up properly. So I will be back with this heated up in another thing. Now this is 250 grams of food. This is 100 grams and the pate is 50 grams. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to heat it up in that little thing, the little holder on top of the flames, because it is such a compact dish. So extraordinary. As you can see, you really have to struggle. You really have to struggle to get through this. So let's taste. Now this is just very compact. You really don't have any structure in here. And there's not a lot of taste. So the salt and stuff will help them to improve the taste a bit. But this is a very bland dish. I had some of the other kashas before, and compared to, I had one, I can't remember the one I had. Compared to this one, the others were much looser. The rice is very compact. It doesn't break apart. It sort of stays in a clump. So this is very textureless. Let's try it with a bit of the biscuit. The biscuit does give a little crunch to this, but I must say I like the other kashas more. This rice is just, you can still see it's so compact, and there's just no structure. Got a slight meaty flavor. It's a bit fatty when it's a bit colder, but when you heat this up, the fattiness goes away. So it's a slightly boring dish. I would have figured it would be better. But let's try a little bit of the chocolate. You can see the dark chocolate. Let's taste. The chocolate is a nice smooth chocolate. Not too bitter. You get that nice dark chocolate taste. And it goes excellently with the coffee. So this was breakfast. Let's just check out the gum quickly. Nice slight mint taste. It's very hard it's not a soft gum, it's a very hard gum. It's almost, when you bite it, it's almost like a mint, and then when you chew it, it gets softer. It's a very soft gum. It's not a very strong, it's a slight minty taste, so it won't really influence the rest if I eat the rest of the food. So I'm going to finish breakfast. Now what did I think? A bit disappointed, it's a bit bland. They could have added something here. And it's so compact, you really lose all structure in this. The crackers help with the extra bit of structure. The chocolate is nice. This apple is not a sweet apple thing almost. It's almost a savory apple. There is no sweetness to this. It's just sort of pureed apple. We did miss that nice apple jam or apple butter thing since it broke. But this was a good substitute, just not as sweet. And the pate, it's got the taste of those canned henna, although the texture is much finer. I actually like that taste, so it was nice. It's not a very salty thing. And our raspberry cool drink. Very nice raspberry taste. I used around a cup of water for this. It might have been too much or too little, I don't know, but let's say I used around 300 ml because I don't like my pudding extremely. I tasted it when I just used a cup and it was a bit sweet for me, so I thinned it down. And the coffee was nice. It's not a bitter coffee, it's just not a normal coffee taste I'm used to. So that is breakfast. So thanks for watching. And I got this from drevosmart. Go and check out his eBay shop. Doesn't have a lot of rations, but he might still have some. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.